Hello and welcome back to episode 40 of Minecraft Ultra Hardcore. So if you remember last episode we put together this semi-functional smelting machine. It works very well, don't get me wrong, but there's just a couple things here and there that are kind of difficult to work with and that make it just kind of like break in different ways here and there. And the most egregious is this right here, the kind of fuel input-output system. Basically, the problem that we have is unless this chest is completely full of fuel, it has to be completely full, these have to be full, all of the hoppers have to be full, the auto-fueling thing doesn't really work. The entire system relies off of, where is the comparator? Wait, how long has that comparator been missing? Okay, fixed. The whole system relies on the fill state of this hopper. Unless this hopper is completely full, the machine doesn't actually work correctly. And so a couple of y'all put some suggestions down in the comments, and the one that I would like to talk about, you know, the most prevalent one was fueling all of this using buckets of lava. And there is a very good reason as to why that's not going to work. Let me explain. So the way this farm works is you load your stuff into here. The hopper minecarts over here come up, pick it up, and then they go and evenly distribute it throughout every single furnace. That means if I put in, say, a stack of blocks, that one stack will come and activate every single furnace in this entire array. And there are 64 furnaces in this whole array, meaning that every time I smelt one block, it'll do one thing of charcoal, or what I currently have in here. So if I smelted a stack, it would take a stack of charcoal. Now, this problem can be remedied by doing 8 stacks at a time. I don't have 8 stacks to represent, but if I put 8 stacks in here, it would do 8 blocks in every furnace, which is exactly how much one charcoal will burn. I will have no loss, and everything will be done, and everything will be smelted, and all work perfectly. However, the problem comes when you use lava buckets. Now, aside from the gathering them and, you know, storing them and everything, a lava bucket smelts 64 of an item, which means I need to put in 64 stacks of blocks in here just to like not waste a ton of energy. So I would much rather go with an item like charcoal that kind of has a longer burning time but doesn't burn forever to actually power this thing, just so that I don't feel bad about throwing in like maybe 3 or 4 stacks every once in a while. Now onto the problem of refill time. It will take one cauldron 60 hours to be able to get enough lava to fill this entire machine just to run one smelt. Now, of course, we're not going to be using one. We're going to be using more than one. We're going to be using a couple. But we have another problem, a problem of scale. And well, after placing them all out, I realized that scale's not actually that much of a problem. Now, I will explain to you why this doesn't work, but it would be so nice if, pretend all of these dirt and grass blocks were cauldrons filling up with lava. Every 20 minutes, I could have these filled up, cycled over there, and then, you know, have it run through. It will dump the buckets in here, so I'll just have to filter them out whenever it's, you know, whenever they're done being used up. And then I can just have the buckets come right back over here to like dispensers or something, taking the lava out and then putting them back into the machine. That would be great. That would be such an amazing solution. However, that won't work because dispensers cannot take lava out of the cauldrons, meaning I would have to manually do it every single time. And that's just not necessarily something that I really want to deal with. What I would much rather do, I feel like would be a much better use of resources and time, would just to be make like some kind of tree farm that just runs and goes. So, you know, the plans for today's episode is to build a mob farm. I went through and I got all the materials for it, and as you can see, I needed a stack of chests. What I did to get those chests, I did not use the wood that I have, because I don't really have very much. I want to keep my variety of different wood types. So what I did was I went down and I chopped a bunch of trees so I could build the chests to make the stuff. But it would have been made a lot easier if I just had a wood farm lying around where I could just turn a button on, and then it makes bone meal, and it bone meals the trees, and it grows, and then it blows them up, and it collects them. That's so good. I can use that wood for whatever, you know, generic wood sources I need. And then also, I could use that wood, I could smelt it down, and I could use it in the machine. And since you can get 64 charcoal in a slot, and each charcoal can smelt up to 8 blocks, that one slot will smelt significantly more than one bucket of lava. Because one bucket of lava will fill one slot and fuel 64 blocks, when 8 charcoal will smelt 64 blocks. And you can get, what is that, like 4, 6... How many stacks of 8 can you have in a stack of 64? I don't know the math, I don't want to do it right now. But that's another reason why I want to use charcoal on top of it. But yeah, I don't really know how much longer I should go on about this, and I don't really know how much longer I can go on about this. But basically, in my mind, charcoal is a much better solution. We will make a lava farm eventually, but to power that, it's just like way overkill. way unnecessary and requires kind of more input that I really want to put into it. We will do that, just like not now, and so we can knock off, build a super smelter. Super smelter's gone. Why did I need an in-portal sand duper? Oh, that's right, because we're making TNT to get the, oh my gosh, if I didn't have this list here, I would completely forget what I'm doing. Okay, we're skipping over this. Today we're building the mob farm for the gunpowder, and you know, I said I already went and got all my items for it, so we're actually ready. We have everything I need for it. Right here, everything's green, that's really nice. And whenever I was going through and putting this together, I kind of organized our shulker box mess a little bit. We have a bunch of bulk storage right now. Oh, why did I do that? Huh? You're not supposed to be that way. Okay, anyways, yeah, we kind of like need some kind of shulker box farm. I really don't want to go out in city raiding. That's not what I want to do right now. I would love to have a shulker box farm so I can start bulk storing some things, because I have a lot of stuff that I just am running out of chest space for. You know, we're kind of like racing towards needing a better storage system than just my little wall of chests right here, plus bonus wall of chests. However, I'm going to continue to kick that down the line because I really don't want to start a better storage system till I'm done with this entire area, which is going to be in so long. But I think that's kind of fine because we're chilling with the storage system that we have right now. It hasn't been a huge issue. I just worry that it will be later when we have so many chests and just so many junk items that I need to sort through to figure out where the heck what it is that I want is. Where the heck where it is what I want is. Boy, is my brain such a silly little object. I wish my brain could keep up with the speed that my mouth wants to talk at, because there's so many times where I just start talking and I get faster and faster, then my brain just starts like not being able to catch up and formulate words that are going to come out of my mouth. It just stops working at some point. So here's the structure that we plan on building today. I absolutely love this view over the hilltop. I forgot I placed you over there. Hello, special block. Whenever this is done, oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. I'm so excited to have just like whatever giant structure encapsulates this whole thing. I feel like it's going to feel so special, especially from looking at it like from over here. It's going to be so cool. I can't wait. Unfortunately though, that is like probably a year down the line or something like that. That's going to be made so far into the future. Okay, well, I think it is finally time to get to work on this. It's been a long time in the making. Not very. I just kind of threw it together. We have all of the materials here. Absolutely tons of smooth stone slabs, tons of buckets. Let's throw this thing together so that we can get items for the TNT, and then we will start balling in netherite. We're going to be absolutely going crazy with that stuff. We did it! It's done, and the rates look good enough. I mean, granted, that is like a lot of mobs, but I feel like it could be better, and I think if I alternated like which ones of these had the water and which ones don't, so they just kind of flip back and forth, I feel like that would do a better job of like, you know, keeping the mob cap nice and low, and then just like filtering them out faster. But before I check on that out and you know mess around with it, try and make a more efficient one, we're just gonna keep it like this because this looks good enough for now. And if you can see, they're going crazy. We're gonna have so many drops. I definitely need to fix that storage situation in there. But for now, it's really nice, and it will most certainly feed us with all of the gunpowder that we need. And of course, you know, as always, whenever I was building this, I had a little bit of a scare, and it was not fun. I almost died on the scaffolding, but luckily I did not fall long enough. Here, let me show you the little clip. Oh no, thank you. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ, please don't fall down here. No, get out of here. Oh Jesus. Oh god. Oh my god, the freaking scaffolding almost killed me again. Man, why can I not freaking handle myself around that? So yeah, there were a couple of mishaps whenever building this. I had to redo that water like twice. It was so annoying. Not fun having to do that water. But anyways, I'm running out of time to really be able to play today. So I'm thinking I go in, I expand the chest system down there. I fixed up my AFK platform because I don't know if y'all noticed it, but I will most certainly die if I AFK there. And I spend a night seeing what I can get out of this. So I'm going to do that now. Guys, I think this might have been a little bit of overkill. Oh my. Oh god, that is so much. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. I swear, we're not gonna need these mob drops for generations to come. Funny story though, so this is probably gonna be another example of me building like a super productive farm. Just like my cactus one over there, and then having to spend ages decorating it and just never use it because I don't need the drops anymore. But, oh, hello, Mr. Bed. Can't be leaving you there. Why are you... What? What? That's weird. This whole row of chests is just not working, and I can't figure out why. Oh, you know what? It's because, yeah, the way I have the hopper set up is a little bit silly. Anyways, that's not what matters. We have so much. we have so many goodies here, so much of everything. We have incredible amounts of gunpowder. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. Hopefully I don't need any more than like I have, but holy cow, this farm is so much more than I could ever wish for it to be. I don't think I need to make this any better. I mentioned maybe doing it. I don't think I need to. Another excellent outcome of this farm is that it kind of drips me a little bit more redstone dust. I was completely out after making this. Like, I was completely out, but now I got another stack. Maybe I need to build a witch farm at some point because this is so nice. I love just being able to sit here and get stuff. That's beside the point though. I have more gunpowder than I could ever need. And it's great. Thank you very much, Mr. Mob Farm item maker machine. And so now, with all that said and done, we can go ahead and knock off the build a mob gunpowder farm thing off the list. One shorter. The list is one shorter now. How beautiful. Side note, when I was looking up here reading this list stuff, I read the break bedrock out of the side of my eye, and my brain just kind of like was off, and it said, you stupid idiot, you can't break a bedrock. But of course you can break bedrock. Of course you can. It's one of the easiest blocks in the game to break. Anyways, so my plan now, because you know that didn't really take that long, was to go ahead and build the insane portal duper in the same episode, but I've kind of run out of time. So instead, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do... Okay, well, I was gonna turn and say we're gonna do that, but I completely forgot that I had already done that. So it's, yeah, we're gonna do the thing in the trees, and then we're gonna end it off. Here we go. So yeah, we did that. You probably already saw it. Let's just zoom right out real quick. Get a little tree update. Amazing work. One step closer. How beautiful. I love it. And we have another little section to the thing. To the wonderfully massive and huge cactus farm that does not need to be this way at all. Speaking of cactus farm, we have quite a bit of cactus now. A wonderful, and as you could probably hear, Jesus Christ, the thing's a freaking mob farm. Holy cow. Oh my gosh! I did not think this would be an issue, but apparently it is. I think I'm just gonna let this keep going. Maybe this turns into a mob switch. Just let him keep collecting cactus, keep spawning, falling in, collecting cactus, and you've been gone for a long time. And why are you gone? Thanks, Enderman. Anyways, I think it's time to end the episode. Thank you very much to JDGDK for subscribing, and thank you very much Features Gaming for subscribing. And what did I just hear a zombie? Anyways, thanks to everyone else for also subscribing. It is very cool. If you, viewer, my armor's on again. Why does that keep turning on by default? That's so annoying. If you, viewer, would like to join any of these other wonderful people in my tunnel, please consider subscribing. And I have one stipulation. Please tell me that you subscribed in the comments. That is the only way that I know to put you in here. Thank you very much, everyone else who has done so. And thank you, future viewers, who would like to join all of these wonderful people in my tunnel. Now, granted, do not pay no heed to the exterior right now. We have plans to do that. We've just, it's way down the line. I'm busy with so many other things. I really do. I can't wait to decorate this area. It's gonna be so fun. I have so many plans for it, but we're just like not there right now. But anyways, you know where we are though? We're at the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I hope I was able to take a little bit of your day and just distract you from whatever it is that you were trying to not have to do. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of the day, and goodbye.